Hey, how's everybody doing out there? Charlie, I always do the salute too early. Charlie Wilson, aka Sinister Charlie, it's good to see you again. I'm a fucking idiot. Hey, we got some more Gigguk. I haven't seen any Gigguk videos in a while, so I figured we'd go ahead and watch those. Yeah, like I said before, I generally go to... Oh, I already like it beforehand. But I always go to Gigguk for my... any sorry, didn't mean to do that. Any recommendations I'm looking for in terms of anime. He seems to have his finger on the pulse and is a lot more autistic about it than I could ever be. And this is a 29-minute video, so this might be a while. Might have to split this up into two parts. But yeah, it is covering the entire year. So of 2022, by the way. It's been 2 months into the year of 2023. And it's still shit, so let's all sit back and try to ignore the fact that we're all slowly dying. There you go, Gigguk.
Once again, we've reached the start of a new year, but before we say goodbye to 2022 completely, I gotta say, we got some pretty great anime, didn't we?
Yeah, it was alright. Already pausing. Still haven't finished Chainsaw Man yet. I haven't watched the last couple episodes, so...
2022 was a year of heavy hitters in almost every genre of anime. Massively anticipated titles finally dropping and having the impact we thought they would. Big franchises continuing into another season and hitting even harder. We even got old franchises getting resurrected and looking better than ever. 2022 was absolutely stacked, but what else happened in the world for us weebs? After 25 years, Ash finally broke his curse by becoming the Pokemon World Champion.
Oh,
He
yeah?
was so big, it was...
Well, thanks for spoiling it. I didn't know about it. I don't really care about Pokemon that much. I don't... Just fucking around. But yeah, congrats, Ash, for doing nothing.
reports like a real sporting event as the world celebrated, allowing him to finally retire at the ripe old age of 11. Italy had a surprising visitor as a certain promiscuous video of Tifa Lockhart was accidentally played at their Senate, prompting the only time you'll ever see Italians more passionate than a pastor when asking for the source. This forever immortalized
know about
Tifa
that.
in Italy law, becoming only the second person since Julius Caesar to be violently stabbed at a Senate in Rome. Alright, what else was there? I got the climax to the biggest romance arc of my own life.
Oh, congratulations. That's sweet.
2022 was a bit of a
That's
quiet
nice.
year in terms of anime news. We didn't get any particularly big shockers or controversies. Even anime
Well-
didn't give us any wildly bad stinkers compared to previous years.
Ugh.
But what we got instead was some bloody great anime. This year was brutally hard to narrow down my list of favorites so I don't spend 2 months making an hour-long video. Normally I try to omit sequels and continuations unless it does something new or notable for me to talk about, which makes it messy because so many of them did this year. This is going to be the longest list in a while, so I had to be cutthroat if I didn't have much to say. My Hero Season 6 is the best My Hero has been in a long time, but
I haven't even watched season 5 of My Hero. For me, the excitement kind of dropped off after season 3, maybe mid-season 4. But, yeah, other than that, I really wasn't that excited.
still not quite good enough yet. JoJo had his hype murdered by Netflix, but is still more great JoJo. Bleach's return has been an absolutely incredible sight to witness.
Never seen JoJo.
I'd forgotten Bleach could get this hype, but the last time I
Bleach,
talked in depth about the OG Big Three, this happened. And I don't want to risk that for a video this big. Attack
I feel you, buddy.
on Titan is also continuing to stamp its mark down on anime history. We got more incredible twists, more incredible hype, more of Eren being like,
Boss, you killed a child. Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss.
I'm just waiting for it to finally learn what the word final means in final season before I fully pass judgment, which is why I'm glad this next season is called Attack on Titan. Final season. The final edition. Part 1.
Nice.
Let's just get started. But before moving on to all the great shows last year, who doesn't love a good snack while watching some great anime? Well, today's...
Alright, no offense. Usually I sit through the commercials that he has, but, dude, this is a 30-minute video, and I do pause quite a bit. I do understand that, but I kind of have to give my, my unbelievable, commentary unmatched by anyone watching a guy do commentary. So yeah, sorry, buddy. But yeah, go do his thing. It's penis life.
Close enough. When I think about watching golf, I think golf
I
is
like
one
golf.
of those things I love to play, but when I watch it, you'd
Like I said, you can make an anime about anything. I'm still waiting for a chess anime.
have a better chance of waking up a coma patient. So Birdie Wing came in with the monumental task of tackling the impossible problem. How do we make golf fun to watch? Gay girls, isn't it? Not golf
Ooh.
enough for you? How about we add special golf attacks? Golf with guns. An underground golf syndicate with
All right.
Golf Seto Kaiba in Golf Battle City where golfers have a golf duel to the death. One moment you can be watching a girl driving a ball through a moving train, and the next a dude is being assassinated on highway via rocket launcher. This anime is about as anime gets, and if you're willing to give it a chance, it will golf you so hard you will...
I kind of want to watch it. Yeah, you know what? That might be one I need to watch on the channel. Oh, that would be kind of funny. All right, yeah, we could do that.
be golfed into submission. This was a bloody wild ride from start to finish, and by the end of it, you'll be excitedly singing along to the catchy opening every time.
I got a penis. Yeah. Heard this one's good.
Every season,
From this
we get
guy.
one or two new anime with the stupidest fucking concept of all time. Like they had a dartboard of random ideas that they tried to crash into each other and going, hey guys, what if this works? What's incredible is when it actually does. Panipi Kome, or your boy Kongming, yes, that's the official translated title,
Oh, boy.
asks what happens if legendary Chinese tactician Zhuge Liang gets reborn to modern-day Tokyo to become the manager of an EDM idol and leads the girl to stardom using the art of war. It's an absurd idea that looks even more absurd on screen, but all it took was one look at the opening for me to go, you son of a bitch, I'm in. It instantly grabs you with its infectious charm and holds on tight. Whether you're seeing a breakdown of how ancient war tactics can be used to gain Twitter followers, or watching a
Sure,
historic
why
Chinese
not?
figure spitting some fire bars in a rap battle. I know what you're already jokingly typing. Best rapper since Eminem, wrong. Yeah, Eminem's alright, but has he ever roasted a dude so hard he fucking dies?
二臣贼子，你枉活其实有六，朝断极之前，从未见过有如此。
I kind of need to see
You
that.
murder with
but
guns. Kongming murders with...
Emotional damage.
For part
That's
of
an
his
old meme,
honors, it
but
never
alright.
forgets the
It-
beating
it-
heart behind it. Like Kongming,
it
we cheer for
passes.
every step closer Eiko takes towards stardom. Her journey into music was so well done, you forget the absurdity of the premise. And that's the real heart of this show, because I can't even begin to describe the unbridled satisfaction of cheering for this girl to succeed, and by the end, seeing her move closer to achieving her dream.
Sorry.
mate. Did I just get tricked into watching an idol anime?
yeah, you did. Kind of did. But then again, I like Zombieland Saga, so yeah, kind of the same thing, I guess.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves is cool, but have you ever sat there and asked yourself, is there anything we can possibly do to make John Wick even better? Gay girls, isn't it? Licorice
Yep.
Recoil takes a simple approach.
Okay, guys, isn't it?
You like cute girls, you like guns, we're gonna
Sure.
give cute girls some guns. So what happens if you add beautifully adorable anime girls into a gun-toting spy action thriller? Well, you get something like this.
I need to watch it.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Somehow we have a show that attempts to straddle the perfect middle ground between moe's slice of life and hardcore action. You have a dark terrorist plotline where the stakes are high, people are getting murdered, there are intense gunfights straight out of a Max Payne game. And then we cut to a scene where the girls are like, this deserves to be on the list, if not for giving us the most
Oh,
precious
boy.
duo to come out of 2022. But if you're still like, okay, but how is this any better than John Wick? Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
If I need your body, I'll fucking.
Gotta agree.
Marin is still the best girl of 2022. It's not because she reminds me of my wife.
Hey guys, it's your girl.
They're the same picture.
All right. Oh god, Blue Lock. I think this is Blue Lock. I've heard a lot about this. It reminds me kind of like if Hajime no Ippo was like about soccer, just the intense animation style. But anyway, from what I've seen,
This year we were graced with World
Oh,
Cup fever,
never mind.
which was a blessing because we
this is not Blue Lock. I don't think.
got not one but two great
Yeah,
football
there you go.
anime,
There's Blue Lock.
introducing weebs to the wonderful experience of watching a bit of footy at the pub.
Don't. Just, you can't miss this. You can't miss. You can't miss this. He's bloody missed it. What a brat. What a brat!
Aowashi was probably the most overlooked sports anime this year. Production IG just kill it every freaking time they do a sports show, and this was no exception. Showcasing the high quality they've done before with Haikyuu and Kuroko and bringing that hype to football. Then Blue Lock came along and went, pfft, look at this baby shit now. This is real football. None of that friendship bullshit. We're doing a football battle royale where the entire point is being selfish and egotistical. This broke every rule previous sports anime.
I say Hajime no Ippo, and he's using the Hajime no Ippo music. That's kind of funny.
Anime had set up and was some of the most fun I had all year. But you know what was more anime than both these anime this year? The World Cup itself, baby.
Was
Upset
it?
after upset. We had the hype. We had the drama. We had one of the greatest World Cup.
I'm guessing this is going to be a joke, leading into a joke, but of course the English guy has to fucking talk about soccer. I fucking hate soccer, by the way. Go fuck yourself. I'm with Patrice O'Neill on this one.
Finals of all time. Messi securing his status as the absolute GOAT. Mbappe carrying France. Boeing 747 carrying Belgium and Germany. England being...
Harry Kane penalty is inevitable. He scores 100 times out of 100.
England. Japan keeping the ball 1 millimeter in play to score the winning goal
Thought this
against
was some
Spain.
kind
Just
of...
what the hell were the script writers thinking? Yeah, this was actually the best sports anime of the year. Fuck these other two.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression in this football club.
Alright. Not my thing.
Stellar action, compelling plot lines, interesting characters, all reasons we watch the anime we do. But I ask you, can a show be worth watching solely for vibes?
Sure,
Yes.
why not?
Call of the Night is the anime that speaks to the...
This is one I've seen clips of, but I haven't actually sat down to watch it. There's a lot of shit I can't catch. It's too much, man. Too much good shit going on. I cannot seem to catch up. Yeah, but I want to check this. There's another one added to the list of shit that I'll have to watch and edit, and then possibly get taken down from copyright.
The soul of anyone who's ever been a night owl in their lives. I'm talking to you, yes?
Me?
Come on, it's 3 a.m. We're in fucking D-Gen hours now. What are you still doing awake watching
Kinda
YouTube
is.
videos? Liam, there's just something comforting about wandering the normally bustling streets in the dead of night. Unless you're in America, and this is the feeling Call of the Night perfectly captures. Cityscapes dazzle you, the empty streets invite you in as a gentle soundtrack soothes
Hey, Mexico has guns too, sir.
you in to the... that's enough now. It's time to go to sleep, yeah?
All those people who called me a sleepwalker, I woke up. Now I'm going back to sleep.
Cool.
Every year, there's always a gem of an anime that gets stripped away of all the potential hype it could have had because it's in the jail of some streaming platform that doesn't promote it. And this year, there was no bigger tragedy than Summertime Render being locked behind Disney Plus.
still-
What do you
really?
get if you cross ReZero with Higurashi?
Disney Plus?
This show, a dude returns home on an island to attend a friend's funeral, but something's off. People are acting strange. Something doesn't quite add up to the events
weird
of
to
his
see an
friend's
anime
death,
on
but
Disney
no
Plus.
one wants to talk about it. There's an air of unease that
Maybe it's
something
a-
terrifying is going on behind the scenes.
A
Then,
Ghibli movie,
before
maybe?
you can even begin to paint a picture of what horrors are really lying underneath, he dies.
Cool.
That was episode 1. This is the kind of show that pulls you in from its opening episode and refuses to ever let go. It shows us the stakes and never gives us a moment to breathe. It presents you with this intriguing
Well, I
mystery,
guess I gotta
solves it into
check it
episodes
out.
and gives you 10 more, only to do the same thing over again. You're constantly on your toes, and just as soon as you think you've figured out the rules of the game, boom, it hits you with a new twist that changes everything.
And what's the twist?
Breast milk.
It will keep you guessing, keep you thinking, all the way up to the final episode. And the only big criticism I can lay against it is that I need to give Disney my hard-earned money to watch
Oh,
it.
God.
Did somebody mention the door to darkness?
Yeah, I won't be doing I will not be doing that. I'll procure it some other way. I think we all know where I'm gonna go watch that.
One thing I've learned about the anime community is the more popular a show is, the cooler you get for calling it mid. So, here you go. Demon Slayer Season 2 is mid. Way between great and bloody fantastic. And also midway up your mum. It doesn't have the most complex characters, it doesn't have the most original plots, but whatever it doesn't have, it makes up for in pure, undistilled hype. If actions speak louder than words, Demon Slayer is fucking screaming. The Entertainment District arc reaches an audio-visual experience few anime series can ever match, raising the bar for Studio Ufotable already insanely high standards.
I've still only seen like 4 episodes of the first season of this show. It's good. Animation's really well done. Story's good, but It's your basic Demon Slayer storyline, kind of, but yeah, it's enjoyable. It's digestible for a mainstream audience. That's how I would describe it. It's not bad. Just like I won't shit on well, actually I will shit on Naruto. If you like it, you like it. I just haven't it didn't excite me enough. No offense.
When you tell youth on the table that your amp goes up to 11, they go, yeah, that's cute, and turns theirs up to 30. An adaptation like this shows that even people at the top
Yeah,
of
the
field
animation's
can strive
amazing.
to improve their craft. Because what they've delivered is an anime with the highest level of spectacle it can get. You hold your breath, waiting for that one climactic moment. It builds and builds, and you're on the edge of your seat, anticipating when that peak's gonna come. And just when you think the hype can't get even higher, it smashes past it to a point you ever thought it could go. Your mind goes blank, taking in one of the most jaw-dropping visual spectacles anime has ever seen. And only then, when everything is said and done, do you remember to take a breath again.
All right then. Oh yeah. Saw the first season, or the first half of the first season. I don't know why they say that, but it's basically, it is all one season. But I haven't seen the second half yet. Me and my mom were actually watching this together. Yeah, and she likes it, so yeah, it's very wholesome, it's very good. It's a really good anime. 9 out of 10 for me.
After all the non-related by blood antics I've seen in anime, I'd almost forgotten what a real family should look like. But thankfully, Spy X Family was the wholesome medicine I needed to cleanse my mind once more, even if this family is technically not related by blood. This is the latest in the X series, where weebs can never agree whether the X is silent or not.
It's silent.
One guy I talked to last year that called this Spy multiplied by family. That's not a joke, just suit up if you watch.
That's pretty
what
good.
the fuck, mate?
Actually, I might start doing that.
Going in, the show was touted to me as a gag anime, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't actually find it that funny, but that didn't matter because every episode left the biggest smile on my face regardless. Watching Spy X Family reminded me of the types of old school shows I'd watch with my mum and dad on a Sunday evening when we'd spend time with each other. The type of show you'd put on at Christmas that helps bring everyone together. Sometimes it's not about having a super deep interconnected plot line, but a simple story that'll brighten up your day no matter what and help you appreciate the family you have around you.
All right. Get all serious about it. Oh no, more Gundams.
The legacy of Gundam is one of the most storied and important franchises in
It is, I
all of
agree,
anime,
I just
but
don't
with
watch
this
it.
legacy and the sheer number of iterations preceding it, every new Gundam comes in with the challenge of having to figure out what can this Gundam do that no other Gundam has ever done. Gay girls, isn't it? Gundam the Witch from Mercury is the Gundam we've needed for the longest time.
Yeah.
Something that
Gay
wipes the
girls,
slate
isn't
clean
it?
for new fans to be able to jump in while not forgetting why people watch Gundam in the first place.
Giant
It's
robots.
hard to do a fresh take on such an old franchise, but the Witch from Mercury seems to be doing exactly that. This is no war between nations, but a war between corporations. Here is a world where profits and power reign supreme. Elon Musk is having a wet dream in a corner. The politics of war have been replaced with the politics of companies, proving that corporate drama can be just as gripping if you add the right conflict, because Gundam has never been just about the giant robot fights. All right, let's talk about the giant robot fight.
No offense if you're into Gundam, I just could never get into it. I'm not into mech stuff. Although I do have some Macross DVDs still. I have a bunch of anime DVDs in my closet that I haven't looked at in years. Anyway, back to this.
Giant robot fights are awesome. Studio Sunrise have pulled out all of their expertise to make this the best looking mecha show it can be, from the flashiest battle to the smallest details. I mean, just listen to the sound design.
It do sound good.
Now, I could have shown you some of its incredible animation or its orgasmic music, but nobody ever thinks about sound design. And if it can get us to notice small things like this, extrapolate that to what that means for the rest of the production values. Let's just forget about the fact that there's no sounds in space, though.
I'm sorry.
This is a AAA production from top.
I'm sorry, I've had that heater on the entire time. I apologize if that kind of interfered with the video. I apologize. It's like, damn. I was like, why is it so hot in here?
Top to bottom, and it isn't afraid to flaunt it every episode. The Witch from Mercury isn't just here to compete with other Gundams. It isn't just here to compete with other mechas. It's here to stand toe-to-toe with the best things out right now. If you're new to anime here, if you've never seen a mecha in your life and you need a reason to get into giant robots, this is it.
Oh, the music looks good. Alright. I'll pass. No offense. Oh, Love is War, huh?
Every generation, we get a genre-defining show, one that fans look back on as the pinnacle of the genre at that time, that sold them on what could be so great about it. And I believe that Kaguya-sama has become just that. When I started Kaguya, I thought it was just going to be some formulaic gag manga. Two people that don't want to confess, they find the most convoluted, roundabout way to avoid confessing, and then they don't confess.
Yeah.
But what I didn't initially
That's what I
notice is
think.
that even though it seems episodic, every new gag, every new skit adds a little bit more. Piece by piece, a layer gets added to each character, each of the cast members. It continues to build, continues to add on itself. And before you know it, it feels like
Is it
this
really
group
that
of
serious?
dimwits have become your own friends. You start to cherish every single
Alright.
second you get to put the show on. And that's the real magic of Kaguya. Beyond the gags, beyond the antics, it just becomes a joy to spend time with all of them. You fall in love with this ensemble. So this season, when it follows through and delivers through the build-up we were promised, it results in one of the most satisfying climaxes you can find in romance. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan. These are all generational anime people talk about as the shows that introduced them into anime, but once you get past the shonen mega hits, you'll find these other shows fans look back on that served as their definitive gateways into other genres. Without Haruhi, I would have never got into high school anime. Code Geass stood as that mecha show every non-mecha fan watched. I know exactly
I
what
still haven't seen
generation
it.
you're from if K-On! Introduced you to the slice of life moe genre, and years from now, Kaguya-sama is going to be the anime this new generation of fans reminisce about when they talk about how they got into romance anime.
I don't know, in terms of romance anime, what am I thinking of here? Ouran High School Host Club is probably up there. That's what got me into it, I guess. Yeah, there you go.
Anime.
Just my opinion. Dun, 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 bop, 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 bop.
Chainsaw Man came into this year with an almost impossible amount of hype to meet.
Really
But
good.
Did it rise up to the challenge and
Yeah.
prove us all wrong with this first season?
It did.
No.
It
But
did.
what we got was still pretty damn good.
I thought it was
It's been
great,
a long time
but-
since I've seen an anime explode onto the scene this hard and this fast. For the inconceivable expectations it had, the craziest things that it almost stepped up to the plate to meet them. In the highly popular, highly competitive scene of safe, marketable shonen action shows, it blasted in, gave the middle finger, and went, fuck you, I'm gonna grab some titties. It's savage. It's out there. It's a show called Chainsaw Man, and it gave us a man that's a chainsaw. What the fuck do we have to complain about? The hype this show produced could only ever really be matched by how horny it made the fan base. You got power fans.
did it?
Now here's their perfect girl. I too like
Yeah, I
women
guess so.
who don't shower, don't wipe smells, and leave their logs unflushed. Oh, why yes, how could you tell I play Super Smash Brothers? Then you have the Kobeni fans. Oh yes, my waifu is suffering. Isn't she so adorable? Then there's Himeno fans. Then there's Makima. Never before has a character been so perfectly designed, so unequivocally unmatched, so incomparably unparalleled at eliciting the horny. If No Nut November was an impossible dungeon, she would be the final boss standing at the end of it. Every word, every action, every line she utters got you going like,
My mind's telling me yes, but my body's telling me.
All right.
On all levels.
It's just a
except
cartoon,
physical,
guys.
I am a wolf.
the real question at the end of this all is, can Mappa
Alright.
carry on this insane quality they've given us
Probably
with
not.
this adaptation into future seasons? Because it might not have met the hype this time, but after that last episode, when those final credits rolled, I had one thought that engulfed my mind over everything else. We ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay. I don't know if they can continue with it, but this is one
If you
that's
know
all
me,
over the
you
place.
know I don't like slice of life. I don't like moe shows. I don't like cute girls doing cute things. So believe me when I say that Bocce the Rock, a moe slice of life show where cute girls do cute things, is something really special. What makes it
Is
so
it?
special? Gay girls, innit? Wait, not this time. Bocce is a show about this awkward gremlin who
All right,
joins a
then.
band in hopes that she can get over her crippling social anxiety and achieve the popularity she never had. I know what you're thinking. Wait, I've seen this before. It was called Komi-san or Watamote or Hitori Bocce.
Yeah.
Yes. What sets Bocce apart is just how above and beyond it goes with this animation to convey these she just like me for real moments. Characters go in and off model. Animators just fucking give up
Okay, now you got me into it with the animations like that. Kind of like a Gynex sort of feel to it, huh? All right, I might have to check it out then. I like shit like that.
times. People start glitching in and out of reality. You may or may not have done the exact same things that Bocce does, but you feel her in your fucking soul.
Yeah, oh, nice. That's actually, now I want to see
I
it.
was worried that this was going to be a one-trick pony. Turns out it's a 10-trick pony in a farm of 100 ponies. When you think you get the joke, when you think you know what's coming, the animators hits you with something completely new that conveys this terrifyingly relatable feeling in a way only animation can do. This made me laugh more than any other show this year. It wasn't gut-busting laughter, it was more like, oh god, I felt exactly the same way. God damn it, Bocce, why are you doing this to me? This is triggering my fight or flight response. Get out of my mind. Get out, get out, get out! Yeah, big mood. If there is a single introvert bone in your body, something in here will drag out a core memory you've buried deep in the recesses of your mind. Like that intrusive thought that hits you at 3 a.m. And God, I didn't even talk about the music. I recently said that this was everything I was hoping K-On! Would be. Because while yes, a lot of this is slice of life moe, motherfuckers are getting shit done.
I definitely might have to check out the music. Like I said, I'm a big FLCL fan, so obviously big Pillows fan here. So yeah, I'd have to check out the soundtrack.
These girls don't be fucking around when it comes to their music. They have their goals and they're gonna go out and achieve it. Bocce may not be able to form a coherent conversation, but every little step she takes to overcoming that, every time she stepped up and tears it up on stage, made me want to jump up and go, yes! That's my girl! This was my biggest surprise of 2022, bar none. In a season of heavy hitters, Bleach, Chainsaw Man, Spy X Family, Bocce the Rock awkwardly waltzed in, grabbed the
Spy
mic
Family.
and went...
It doesn't matter!
Oh yeah. I would, I usually say people who aren't into anime go check out Cowboy Bebop, but pretty much everybody's seen Cowboy Bebop, or at least like a little bit of it at this point. But go check out Cyberpunk, or introduce somebody to Cyberpunk Edge Runners if they're not into anime, and watch it in English, because I watched it in English, and it's got Gus Fring, the guy who played Gus Fring. He does a voice in it, at least one. Yeah, the English voice acting is really well done. So,
Cyberpunk 2077 has gone down as one of the most disastrous launches in gaming history. Years of anticipation and build-up led to the release of a broken, unfinished game that would take an equal amount of years to fix all the bugs that it had. 2077 became a joke, a meme among the gaming community about how not to launch a game, and the biggest praise I can give to Cyberpunk Edge Runners is that it was so good. The anime almost made everyone forgive what happened to the game.
yeah, it's really good.
Out of nowhere, this dropped and introduced weebs to the insane world of Night City. We weren't given another squeaky clean, safe anime. This was some hardcore, dick and butt, hyper-violent, I fucked your mom kind of show. And god damn, was it awesome. It hits you with the story going at full throttle from episode 1 and never takes its foot off the gas. You'll look for a moment to pause and catch your breath, and while you're waiting, you'll realize the credits to the final episode are rolling. This was the anime Studio Trigger were born to make that nobody realized they wanted until now.
Studio Trigger's really good. I forget, I think, that may have been Madhouse that did the Trigun movie. Not the new Trigun, that can go fuck itself. But, yeah, I think Studio Trigger had a hand in something I remember. It's not coming to mind. Anyway.
Even for a team of decorated veterans in the industry, this felt like they had upped their game. They felt refreshed, revitalized, every scene oozing with style, every frame burning with the passion of everyone working on it. And it's impossible for this excitement not to get transferred over to the viewer. This is how you do a video game tie-in, and all it took was emotionally scarring the collective Cyberpunk community with a single song.
Yeah, it is a good soundtrack. Oh, Mob Psycho 3.
Season 3 was announced, I remember saying to myself, we don't need another season of Mob.
It is a funny show. I've seen like a couple episodes. I didn't think I'd like it. It's the same guy who did One Punch Man, by the way, in case you can't tell by looking at it. If you don't have eyes, it's the same guy who did One Punch Man. It's really good. I just haven't sat down to watch it. That's all.
Season 2 was an action-packed masterpiece, combining some of the best animation you could ever find with masterful character writing the series didn't have before. And while I don't think Season 3 reached those same heights, it was one that was surely needed. This closed the final chapter to Mob's character and everyone around him. In a sense, this felt like a season-long epilogue. While I wondered where the story could go after Season 2 cleared up all its plot points and defeated the big evil, Season 3 took a step back and went, how do we give these characters the send-offs they deserve? Reagan, the man.
Oh, is it? Oh, is that the last thing for it? Okay. Well, it's an anime that ends. That marks off one box in my good anime pile. It's like, does it end at some point? All right, then it's probably okay.
And so full of
At
bullshit,
least.
he can sell Hamon to a fan user, ends the series in the most honest way possible. Dimple, Ritsu, Hanazawa, and most importantly Mob, for all the flashy fight scenes, it showed that its true heart lies in the characters. It taught us how to accept ourselves through the eyes of Mob's journey and ended his story in the most perfect way possible.
Okay.
Studio Bones can finally take a bow for the work they've done here. From start to finish, Mob has felt like a passion project that has pushed the boundaries of animation to its limits and beyond. This is the kind of adaptation everyone only dreams of. And now that we're saying goodbye, whatever your favorite season was, it's hard not to feel like all of Mob Psycho has cemented itself as a modern classic we won't ever forget.
All right. Yeah, I guess I gotta go watch it. It's like everything else I have to go watch.
Now then, she won't be lonely so soon. Until the soul.
Is this Made in Abyss? Okay, it is. I just saw it. I haven't watched it, so. And if you're gonna tear jerk me, because I know it's a sad, it just seems like a sad anime. This is one I'd probably have to watch alone, but know that it's on my list. So yeah, I just don't want to get spoiled for anything because I feel like it's good enough. If it's number one, sorry if I'm stopping the video early. Just 'cause I don't want any spoilers, and also I don't want to squirt a little on camera. Yeah, but yeah, there you go. Gigguk never ceases to fail. Well, he never fails. Ceases to fail. I was gonna say ceases to amaze, but that's too far. No, we're not friends or anything. But yeah, there you go. Best anime 2022. I thought that was really good. There's a bunch of them. I have a big list. I got lists. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any recommendations or anything for me to watch, I do read the comments. I do respond. If I don't respond, it's usually because I didn't see it, or I'm busy, or you're just an asshole. Something. I don't know. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Please like, subscribe, gibbity gobbity, skibbity boobity. I'm gonna go smoke a doobity. Later.